Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken from about the 12. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Give me this.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Jackson going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins from 6 yards away. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage.
Look at that
Download some
bullshit.
of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising
what
there,
we got.
extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh, I threw the ball.
Anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, Bobby stopped. Why did he stop, bro?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
Come on, yeah. Stop playing.
Two things you can do
You're
in
making
that
my man
situation.
stop.
Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter.
You're making my man stop.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
He don't get that, bro.
Isaiah Pacheco.
How he don't get that, bro?
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Jackson on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the
Man, you think I don't know how to beat mid blitz? Come on, bro. We're going to make you get up out of that. We're going to make you get up out that mid blitz, bro.
Jackson will throw again. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Uh-oh, got one, coach. Got one, coach.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got it. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are once again back in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the...
We're going to get out of that mid blitz, bro.
Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a
We got alpha on defense, too. They gave you them 2 fluke plays.
Since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes.
No.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Fighting through it. He's got space.
Cheating. Look at the cheating.
Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They're making my guys go the wrong way.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Just 2 plays, count as a drive.
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there? Offense or defense?
Go the wrong way.
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offense, he's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards.
DC.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Oh my God! How did he fucking outrun him, bro?
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a
Some
big
bullshit.
there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
My man ran the wrong way.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Jackson on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Play action. It's Jackson.
What? What are you fucking cheating?
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Oh, this.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So he can't throw to the left.
As he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Oh, the ball. What the hell?
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They go play action. Now Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but you identified an open target and put it right on him.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now it's Jackson. Robinson's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 27. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Greatest comeback in history, man.
65 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think.
Oh man, greatest comeback ever.
Down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. They wouldn't give up a big
greatest comeback
like that, but they did. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety with him, maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great
and he's going to take
it still
way down inside the 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Can't make that though.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
A little juke. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 5. 4th down now. They run on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Throwing the ball. It's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds. A few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson.
Come on, let me break a tackle.
A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there. Jackson.
Oh my God, bro. Let me go for the ball, not the tackle.
Picked up by Justin Reed. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle, thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes.
Oh, come on. Oh, my God. How do they let him get that, man?
Before they work it across midfield. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Cates Hardman for another catch. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone.
What? Come on, man.
No, it's incomplete.
You definitely got this.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes to throw once more. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before this worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Oh,
And it's incomplete.
oh my God.
And they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
Come on, man. We need 2
You
touchdowns.
can hear the
Bro.
headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
We need 2
Now that
quick
they're over 2,
touchdowns. Let's see
if
what
they
I
get
can
into a
do.
3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one?
Let's see. Let's see.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important.
Got one, Colt.
Erase the memory of that interception they had.
No.
That should do it.
Way. No fucking way. Oh my God.
At their own 47-yard line.
We're not even throwing it to him. We throwing it straight.
That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game.
God, they got to hold me, bro. We're not even throwing it to the tight end. We throwing to the wide open wide receiver triangle.
Close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their
We throwing it to triangle. They make me throw the ball at the edge.
seconds left to go in the game.
Come on, yeah.
Zone coverage, they were in man,
Come on,
and
yeah.
each
Stop
man
playing
did
with
his
us now.
job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a 2nd timeout called for.
Alright, I was trying to put something together with the defense. Alright.
Seconds left to play.
Alright, we got it. We got it now.
Because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's playing well in between.
Dang, I couldn't get him, bro. Look at
Every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
A big pickup there, and with
This guy ain't able to
more than enough to wrap this one up. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw it here. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited.